I got 4 lives. Have I forgotten to save? Let's just repress the stuff, shall we? A lecturer now told us about the tripod moving on its own. That hasn't been revealed to the entirety of the court yet. I doubt that's what we gotta do. I'm already thinking way too far ahead. Looks like this game suffers from the same usual problems Phoenix Wright also suffers from. You could already find out what's happening, but gotta go through all the motions either way, because that's what it means to be an attorney. Even if you know who did it, everything must still be answered as to the reason, the cause, and all that other shenanigans. Because the truth is important above all else. Wrong shit, fuck, boo 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 boo. Oh no wait, this is the fine thing to press. I believe this is the last one. What order were the pictures again? 24 is this. 23 is this. And this is 22. Oh, whoops. Cool, I can just right-click to open the menu. That's nice. I was hoping to skip some dialogue though. How about holding the left click? Nope. I keep forgetting. Just like an Ace Attorney. I don't know, it's worth a try. Nope. Yes? What? Okay, forget what I said then. Miss Kawashiro, you said earlier that you never touched the camera, right? Yeah? Somehow that strikes me as strange. Oh, what are you basing that on this? Ah! Miss Kawashiro said earlier that the reason she was able to recognize the camera was because the screw that connected the camera to the tripod was different. Ah! Even after adding to her testimony, she did not correct that part, which means that Miss Kawashiro touched the camera. Oh yeah. Ah! Did she really need to touch it? She could have known what kind of screw it was just from looking at the outer part. That is not possible. She said earlier that she was able to identify the camera by looking at the screw. Without touching the camera to remove the screw, she would not have been able to do that. Moreover, as she clearly stated in her testimony, there was no other way for her to tell that the camera apart from the others without checking it. Ah! Ugh. Miss Kawashiro, this is where your testimony starts falling apart, and that leaves other suspicious details. First, you say you were watching until the moment Cherno attacked the camera, but in both the plaintiff's and the defendant's testimonies, they never mentioned your presence. Oh... Miss Kawashiro, this must mean that you were hiding in a nearby thicket, correct? What? And there's the fact that you testified that you didn't see anything else that was unusual. However, all the pictures that were submitted as evidence have Cherno in them. This is proof that this camera has another feature that follows moving objects. You were the one who explained how to use the camera to Mr. Morchika, correct? However, you didn't explain this feature to him, so of course it came as quite a surprise when I saw the pictures. Which means that you seemed to believe that it was best if he didn't know about this feature. But in spite of that, the camera automatically moved to follow Cherno. That means that since the camera moved on its own to follow her, if you were watching, there is no way you would forget seeing that. That's pretty high-tech. That's a lot of information all at once just from that single tripod. Holy crap. So what was the witness's objective? Even if she did touch it, and even if she didn't explain everything, she didn't commit any crimes in doing so. Don't you get it? She testified that she didn't touch the camera, when in actuality, she did. And she didn't think of the camera moving by itself as strange. That means that she knew about that feature from the start. Oh! The witness knew that the camera moved, but she hid herself to see how well it could track objects. However, it unexpectedly worked too well, starting this whole affair. So, Ms. Yamemaru, does this mean that you wish to indict Miss Notori Kawashiro based on this? I've come this far, so I can't back off now. Exactly! The defense believes that Cherno is innocent, and Notori Kawashiro should be the one on trial. Porter! Order in the court! Bailiff Onozuka, please escort anyone who cannot settle down from the courtroom. Oh. Now, what do you have to say for yourself, Miss Kawashiro? I am... That's quite enough, Miss Jemaimari. What are you talking about? Unfortunately for you, this is all speculation, although I believe a better word for it would be delusion. What did you just say? Just look at the witness's face. The witness's face is just that. Nothing more, nothing less. What I'm trying to say is that you need evidence. Your hypothesis is that the witness touched the camera and then observed how it worked. So I'm sure you have suitable evidence to support it. Indeed. All we can say for now is that there was a possibility. Nothing more. No way. Yeah, that's right. I only looked at the camera. Also, didn't that human earlier say something about only setting the timer on whatever? He didn't even know how to set the motor in the tripod to follow things or set up the infrared shutter. Huh? Um, what's the matter? Miss Kawashiro? Aya, your voice is shaking. Um, ahem. Where was I? Miss Kawashiro, what did you just say now? What? You just said something about a motor in the tripod and setting it to follow things. But this is just a normal tripod, isn't it? Fuck. Oh, now I see. I understand the answer behind the final mystery of these photos. Final mystery? That's right. There's one decidedly unusual part in these photos. And please tell us where this part is located. The time, right? Hmm? Is this a date and time? Exactly. The important part is right here. The minutes when the pictures were taken. Gensokyo canonically does not use the same Gregorian calendar we use. But for the sake of simplicity, probably they didn't bother. Probably because they didn't understand how the system worked itself. Zen's just a bastard. And you know, having to explain that and stuff, it probably just makes things more confusing. Exactly. The important part is right here. The minutes when the pictures were taken. I see. Mr. Morchika set the timer for 5 minutes. Counting backward from the 20-second picture, we can see that the camera started taking pictures at 1:01 p.m. Yes, he did say 5 minutes in his testimony. Then look at the 24th final picture. This is the unexpected part. Another 5 minutes space of time. 3:56 on the dot, and 5 minutes from... What? How odd that pictures 22 and 24 are 5 minutes apart. Shouldn't it be 22 and 23 instead? A 5-minute gap between 22 and 24 is strange. So does that mean we have no reason to believe that the original setting was still in effect around then? Exactly. It's printed directly into the picture, so it's easy to assume it's reliable. But this time does not fit with Mr. Morchika's setting at all. I just looked at the other pictures from around 2:30 p.m. There was nothing for approximately 30 minutes. Even in pictures where there is nothing but scenery, the time gap is uneven. Perhaps it was reacting to moving objects, such as birds. So, Miss Kawashiro, that means you came at around 2:30. And then you made adjustments to the tripod and camera, adding things like infrared equipment and movement tracking devices. You did a lot more than simply touch it, didn't you? Ooh. How did this case turn out like this? Oh, I'm so sorry. I saw all those features I've never seen before, so before I knew it, I had taken it apart to get a better look at it, and modded it even more. It didn't even look the same as it did when I started. I knew it'd be bad if I got caught, so I changed it back some so it would at least look the same as before. Of course, that way no one would know just by looking at it. Yeah, I just didn't have enough time to completely restore it, and I hid myself whenever I saw Cherno come. In the nearby thicket, I bet. Yeah, then just as I thought she saw the camera move... You've caused quite a bit of trouble, you know. I'm really truly sorry. First, I shall pass my verdict. Seeing as how Miss Nitori Kawashiro was the cause behind the camera being destroyed, I find the defendant Cherno. I did it! My first case. That was a thing. Are you kidding me? Woohoo! It's finally over. That was so lame. Must be nice to be so carefree. So are we done here? Well, more or less.
See you later, Dan. She really is a simple one.
Thank you. You helped me out too.
Yeah. You don't need to thank me, Mr. Morchika. That's just how things happen.
Well, whatever the case, you still help. I need to return to my store now, so I bid you farewell.
Goodbye.
Oh, did Cherno leave already?
Yes, just now, in fact.
Well, that's fine, but these trials seem rather trying.
You two were the ones who first suggested the idea, weren't you?
Oh, Miss Scarlet.
Yes, I guess you're right. So you have no room to complain. I was able to temporarily stave off boredom at least, so I think I wouldn't mind doing it again. Farewell!
Where are you going?
Back to the mansion. Because of the trial, I've had to put off tea time for far too long. Hachi should wake up by now, too. So I want to simply take it easy for the remainder of the day.
Weren't you drinking tea all throughout the trial?
Yes, I was unable to relax while doing so. Then until next time.
It seems that Miss Scarlet enjoyed it.
I think so too. But it seems to me that Miss Naj would have been better suited for that role.
However, I think the most difficult role was yours, Miss Shimaimaru.
It wasn't that bad. I had Momiji there to help me. She was able to... Hey, wait a second.
What's the matter?
Momiji isn't here anymore.
Miss Inubashiri offered to help in seeing Miss Kawashiro's sentence was carried out.
Huh?
Do you want to see for yourself? She must sit Seiza style for 2 hours. That's not right, Notori. You're falling out of position.
Oh, Momiji, isn't this good enough?
No, it's not. You caused a lot of trouble for everyone, especially Aya.
I'm sorry.
Hey, no slouching. If you don't do it right, you'll keep doing it until you do.
What? I said I was sorry! Enough already!
No, because you've upset me too.
So that's how the first trial ended. This reporter had a special seat to gathering information on the trial. I should write about the successive trials in later issues, but for now I must lay down my pen. Miji's scary when she's mad.
Cool. New episode has been unlocked. Alright, may as well then. Glass eye to the sky. Marisa's aesthetic. An explosion at Ayente. A brazen theft. A missing pot. Is Marisa the culprit? Aya's second case will certainly not be easy. Nor normal. Will it be hard? Don't tell me it's lunatic. Why is that Oni's theme playing? In Tokyo, a strange land where dreams and fantasy mingle with reality. The events that occur here are strange as well, not to mention those who reside here. When humans are confronted with a reality such as this, they have a very useful phrase to describe it. You can't do anything about it. A new incident has happened in that sort of world. Come along quietly, Marisa Kirisame. What's the big idea? You're under arrest for larceny. Huh? You are being charged with the theft of a pot belonging to Miss Erin Yagokoro from Ayente. What are you talking about? I didn't steal no stupid pot. Of course, that's what all criminals say. I even read lines like that in the detective novels I borrowed from the lady Patchouli. I know all about how perpetrators try to sneak their way out of being pinned for their crimes. No, seriously, listen when people are talking to you. I haven't even stolen anything that looks like a pot. Tell it to the judge. Now behave yourself and let me cuff you. Whoa, what are you doing? Cut it out! Wow, they have a law office now. Aya? This article seems kind of plain. Aya. And it went over the word count, too.
Hey, Aya! What? Oh, it's just you, Momiji. What's the problem? There isn't any. It's just that no matter how many times I said your name, you didn't respond. Oh, really? So what is it then? Why did you need to get my attention so badly? Yeah, BroQuest. Ah, well. So who am I going to interview? Huh? Or maybe it's someone submitting a story? No, not that kind of request. Are you just being willfully ignorant now? Well, you didn't say what the request was for. That's how I've been trained. So what is it anyway? A defense request. You've practically forgotten you do that now, haven't you? But I'm really just a newspaper reporter. Being a defense attorney is way too hard. Now don't complain, we need to go meet our client. Go get ready so we can leave soon. Yeah. Cool, we got investigation shirts now. Epic. Nothing to talk about. We're sent. Why are you showing me that? Dang it. How lame. Oh, this is certainly nice. Win the newspaper competition. That's why I'm always releasing extras. I can survey Alfkin Tokyo in a single glance from here. Look, there's a ferry flying around. I light this candle whenever night falls. I wonder how many I have left in stock. Here's where I write the Bunbun Maro newspaper, day in day out, the very heart of the operation. Let's go. Is this like Flandre's room or something? Yo, it's been a while, huh? Well, guess it hasn't been that long. No, that's not it. I just didn't expect someone who's just been arrested to greet me like that. Well, can't really do anything about it after it's happened, right? I guess so. Gloomy. One feels depressed just by being here. A winter that blocks out the sun. If a prisoner ever gets out of here, the first thing they'll want to do is just sunbathe. Unless they're a vampire. Attend that futon. What else did you expect? Hey, what's that supposed to be? Why are you showing it in my face like that? It's the equivalent of an attorney's badge, so of course I gotta show it to everyone. Right. Tell me. That's why I wanted you to defend me. Okay, I'll hear you out. However, on what charges were you arrested anyway? Stealing. What's the matter? Do you really expect me to win? Hey now, I didn't steal anything this time, you know. Everyone's saying I stole some pot from Erin, but I never even laid a finger on it. From what I can tell, it's a larceny charge, and the stolen property was Miss Yagokoro's pot. However, when Marisa was apprehended, she didn't have it in her person. Really? Of course I wouldn't have it! If I did, I would have said so! Yes, that is certainly true, but do you have any proof that you didn't steal it? What? You don't believe me? I wouldn't lie about something like this. So you really didn't do it? Yeah? Alright then, I'll take your case. Awesome! I'll be counting on ya. Interesting. I just happened to be in the area, that's all. I didn't even have the pot on me when I was arrested. You really didn't have the pot? Duh, how'd I have something I didn't swipe? You know that whenever I steal something, I just waltz right in and take it. Can't you use magical teleportation or telekinesis? No way, my magic's all about blowing things up. I think you should ask Codian too, he can back me up. Alright, I shall interview him later. Getting back to the subject, how much time passed from when the incident occurred until when you were arrested? Let's see here. From what I heard about when it happened, I guess around 20 minutes or so. That does not like much time at all. They're almost too good at their job. Well, Saki is the one who caught me and all. I see. If she knows where an incident is happening, she can probably stop time and catch the criminal. So why doesn't she stop time for longer? Because if she stops time for too long, then the other maids will never make it to the scene. She stops time just long enough to take care of the important issues so other maids can come and handle the rest. Oh. Yeah, Saki was the only one I saw there. For Genji's sake, thanks to this whole judicial system testing period, I can't even settle this the old-fashioned way with spell cards. Ah, you're right. It must be difficult to fight yokai or anyone with special powers without spell cards. Yeah, and it's all that dumb Reimu's fault. Friendly reminder, the only reason this is happening is because Reimu allowed it to happen at the cost of some fried rice or whatever. Using spell cards during a trial would make them pointless, so I'm sealing their use for now. That's her excuse anyway. Well, what else could she have done? That's fine, even if I know why she did it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. What? Why the dumb look? I thought crows were supposed to be smart. That's nothing. Just a bit of culture shock, I guess. Well, you don't have to be rude about it. Now, I said I would defend you, right? And don't you forget it. By the way, just so you know, I don't even have my mini Hakero with me right now. Huh? Why not? It's in the shop. Korean's to be exact. He's had it for about a week. You don't say. Huh. Statements, huh? Well, I guess it makes sense that Aya would write statements. She is a reporter after all, which means she does reviews. And when you're doing an interview, not review, you write down people's statements. And since Aya's technically a reporter, a journalist and stuff, I guess these could pass as passable evidence. Although, would that really be legal? Are there actually attorneys out there who have other jobs, much less an attorney who's both a journalist and also a defense attorney at the same time? Ah, who frickin' cares? Alright, let's go to Kurian at first. This entire background here really looks nostalgic to me. It looks ugly, but I really like it just because of the nostalgic look. It really looks like something you'd see out of an old Flash game. This entire game feels like an old Flash game. I love it. Welcome. Oh, it's rather unusual for you two to visit. Feel free to look around. Very sorry, but we're not here to shop. Oh, I thought I finally had a customer for a moment there. As if you were selling any of this in the first place. I would like to get my claws on that speed light. I'd like to ask about the kind of magic Miss Kirisame uses. Marisa? Yes, please be frank and to the point. Does Miss Kirisame use any kind of teleportation or telekinesis magic? No, I don't think so. She told me she doesn't like that kind of magic. Is that true? I can't be 100% certain, but for what it's worth, I have never seen her use anything like that. And I've never seen her practice much of anything in the first place. I see. By the way, you two, rather than being the ones taking the pictures, have you considered about being photographed yourselves? Huh? Well, I found an even better camera just the other day, and... Haven't you learned your lesson? I was only joking. Just forget about it, please. One more thing. Yes? Could I have your signature on this, please? What is it? I see. Okay then. Cool. That certainly helps. Don't buy my notebook, please. That's pretty special. Right, I guess that's everything here. That's, that was quick enough. Let's go to A antenna. That's a big hole. Who could have stolen it? Oh my goodness, that's quite a hole. You know, yeah, it certainly looks like Marisa's doing. Don't you think? Should you really be saying that? Oh my. I swear I'm not sleepy yet. What do we have here? What are you doing in a place like this? Hello, I'm the defense attorney for Miss Kirisame. Is that so? In that case, do you think you'll be able to fulfill your duties? Given the current situation, I can't say for sure. Yesterday evening, I arrested Miss Marisa Kirisame, a short distance from here. What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, I clicked out of the game accidentally. Did I accidentally do anything else? I don't think so. Cool. She's been charged with larceny. She's suspected of stealing Miss Eri Nyagakoro's pot. It seems to be a rather valuable object. Does anyone even know what the pot looks like? If I'm not mistaken, I believe that you took a picture of the very same pot at an earlier date. Huh? Oh, that's right, I remember now, so it was that pot that was stolen. I wanted to practice taking still life photos, so I asked Miss Yagakoro to take pictures of it. Yes, precisely, that pot. It did appear to have some worth. Quite. The suspect took a liking to it as well, so that's enough of a... Well, just the fact that no one in Gensokia would steal something like this other than... Miss Marisa Kirisame or Miss Tei Inaba is enough proof. Also, I highly doubt that Miss Inaba would take such a brazen approach. I can't really say you're wrong about that. So now, if you'll excuse me, it is nearly tea time. I must return to the mansion to serve my lady's tea. Pot photograph has been removed from your own album and placed in the court record. Cool. Oh, and she's gone. There's a gaping hole in the wall. You can even enter the mansion from here. It appears so, so let's see who's home. So audacious as ever. There's no one to present it to. Dang. Let's just move. Get in. Oh my. Hello, I'm currently serving as Miss Kirisame's defense attorney. You have my sympathies. Why exactly? I imagine you will be facing a near impossible task. Everyone's saying the same thing. I'd like to confirm if that pot that was stolen was the very same pot that I photographed on an earlier occasion. Yes, that's correct. It was certainly a beautifully decorated pot. Thank you, but the important thing was what was inside. Excuse me? Whatever's the matter. Why did you stop mid-sentence? I haven't the faintest idea as to what you're referring to. If you insist. I know she has more to say. I better keep that in mind. On the day of the incident, or rather at the time, I was not on the premises. So were you outside? Yes, collecting medicinal plants. It had grown late when I returned, so I was surprised by the state of affairs. Did you return later than you had intended? Yes, I did. Who else knows of this occurrence? Raisin does, but I am not sure if Tay is aware of it. I see, thank you very much. This is going by rather quickly and smoothly. So far. I see. Pot? To tell the truth, it really doesn't matter to me if the pot is recovered or not. Interesting. Filled with all kinds of medicines. Siakor doesn't seem too pleased. Further investigation may be hazardous to my health. And if these books have words I've never seen before, just what kind of books are these? Beautiful flower arrangement. That's what I thought, but they're actually for medicine. I checked the scroll. There's an amulet on the other side. It was scary, so she gently put it back. Rightfully. I wouldn't dare touch any amulets. There, what do I do now? What's that supposed to be? Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm fucking stuck now. Apparently. Looks like a map of the outside world, but what does the extent of the Roman Empire mean? Really, what kind of old map did Corin pick up? Sure, a bunch of books with questionable content mixed in with this shelf of serious books. Huh, what exactly do I do now? Yeah. Just present everything, I guess. God damn it. Maybe I'm still supposed to be inside A, ain't I? Eh? Alright. But there's gotta be somewhere else I can go. What am I missing?
How did this happen? Nani? Where else can I go? What else can I do? I've actually been everywhere now. I really have a feeling I'm supposed to be able to go somewhere else now. But I can't.
Whoa! 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 There is still the river. Also, sea and ocean are the exact same thing. Huh. What? Uh. Huh. I like ask about the Hakero.
I'm wasting my time here. I'm in a bit of a rut. Hopefully next time I come back to play this, I'll know what to do. But for now, I got other stuff I'd rather be doing right now.